Big tech continues to make headlines. The question is, how should we be making sense out of all of this? For insight and analysis, we turn to Rebecca Kern. She's a tech policy reporter for Politico. Rebecca, thank you for being with me this morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, Rebecca. Let's start in Montana. In your latest piece that dropped on Wednesday, you suggest that legal problems for the state's TikTok ban are just getting started. Will the ban survive those legal challenges?
I think it's going to be challenging because both the ACLU and now some TikTok creators have raised First Amendment concerns with the law. TikTok itself has also raised the same concerns that taking away a communication source such as TikTok violates the First Amendment and an individual's free speech rights. And that's pretty much the bedrock of a lot of how our society is based. And so I expect more legal challenges to be coming forth in the coming days. TikTok hasn't said necessarily when they're going to file a suit, but we all expect them to. And they have won in previous lawsuits. If you recall, former President Donald Trump also tried to ban TikTok in 2020, and TikTok filed a lawsuit and won. So it's interesting. Montana's going to try the same attempt here.
Rebecca, a sledgehammer, not a scalpel. That's what the lawsuit challenging the ban says it's doing to the First Amendment. Are we likely to see other states or even the federal government try and ban TikTok at this point?
I think it'd be interesting to see other states try this after Montana is already getting sued. That lawsuit was filed within hours of Montana Governor Greg Gianforte signing the law. So if states are watching this, it may not be a successful attempt to pass a law to do the same thing. And then, yes, you're right. The Biden administration is considering a ban of TikTok. They're also considering in parallel trying to get a U.S. buyer to buy TikTok. As a reminder, TikTok is owned by ByteDance, which is based in Beijing. And there are concerns from both parties, Republicans and Democrats, that the CCP could get access to U.S. data that from TikTok. This is something that has not happened yet, and that TikTok CEO, when he testified before Congress in March, said is not possible, and they're not sharing any data with the CCP. But there is still concerns that remain, and U.S. data is being transferred to Oracle, U.S. Oracle clouds currently by TikTok, but legacy data isn't all transferred yet. And so there are still concerns on both sides of the aisle, and Biden's administration has not taken action yet because I think we're seeing they're trying to walk a fine line so there isn't a First Amendment lawsuit involved.
And you notice how in this space, Instagram has started to employ different tools that TikTok already uses. I've seen Reels pop up and all of these different things that now allow you to use green screen and all the things that used to be attractive to TikTok. I think they're waiting for an opportunity to strike.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.